On to you, Libras. So, you Libras actually have the Two of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Cups right here. And hold on. You Libras have the Two of Wands, Five of Swords, the Seven of Cups. So these three cards right here for you Libras. This represents pretty much people really wondering, the ex really wondering what you got going on and how it is that you really left them. They really didn't think that you Libras would actually leave these people alone in the first place to just live their life and do whatever it is that they're doing, right? They really didn't think that. They thought that you Libras would be around, forever and ever and ever, and just have nothing to show for it. Give them everything, spend all your chips, right? All your cashews, right? All your money, and spend all your time and attention and everything like that doing whatever it is that they wanted you to do. And the truth is, they just don't know you Libras like that. They don't know, because the the Seven of Cups represents you have other options. You could always go talk to somebody that's brand new. You can always hang out by yourself. You can always hang out with your friends. Like the delusion of grandeur is for real, for real. Like, sometimes people have this ideology that you are forced to talk to them, right? You don't have a choice. And it's like, no, everybody has a choice. Even if no matter how handsome or beautiful somebody thinks that they actually are, everyone always has a choice. The person is choosing to actually talk to you, right? And they didn't want to respect the fact that, maybe you Libras are a lot stronger than what it is that they gave you credit for. It's not that you Libras were dysfunctional. It's just that you are lame or you couldn't get other people, right? It's just that you Libras just wanted to actually give this thing a chance. See, the thing about it is that they're playing the hypergamy game. They're playing the hypergamy game. That's what they're doing, right? That's what they're doing. They're playing the hypergamy game. And the hypergamy game is, you need to prove to me that you can get other people. You need to, in order for me to commit to you, quote unquote, you need to prove to me that you can get other individuals. Because if you don't have a personality trait or prove to me that you can get somebody else and satisfy hypergamy, right? Make me jealous by showing me you can get other people, then I'm not really interested in you like that, right? People playing the game in that regard, and they don't need, and it's stupid, because when you are existing like that, where that's your motive, where that is how you operate yourself, the ideology that a person doesn't need to know your name, they don't need to know what you do, they don't need to know the quality of the person who you are, they don't even need to know your character. That type of ideology is why a lot of people end up by themselves. This is why those people that, went from talking trash to you Libras to blowing up your phone trying to find out what you are, to wild out on you, crash out on you, to missing you and wishing that you would come back to them. This is how they got here. It's because they didn't understand that, you Libras were actually giving them a real fair chance. And they blew it. They completely messed the opportunity up. And now you Libras are out here finding out who else likes you, instead of wasting your time on individuals where they're so dedicated to the game. The crazy part is the Seven of Wands and the Magician represents, now they want to come back though. This is what I'm trying to say. Now they want to come back. Now they want to choose up on you. But this is what I'm talking about. Why did I say that it's delusion? Because they choosing up on you because they want to play the jealousy game. They want to play the game of, okay, can you Libra show them that you have other options? And when you interact like that, if that's the kind of game that you're playing, there's no real winners in that thing. There's no real winners in that. This is why I say so many times, got to stop playing the game. Because I get so many people who think that I can't get anybody and this, that, and just, and it's like it they're delusional. They don't know me. They don't know from this YouTube stuff. I have 12,000 some odd subscribers, 12,400 subscribers. They don't know that I interact with they don't know that I interact with Brazilians, Puerto Ricans, melanated, beautiful. They don't know that all the time, quite often. And the same way that I'm acting with them is the same way that I'm acting with you. But again, this is what I'm talking about. This is why the hypergamy game doesn't win, because the person doesn't know anything about you, because they're so focused on, well, you need to it's about leverage, right? You need to outmaneuver me. You need to put me in my place by disempowering me, while I'm gonna complain about being disempowered. It's stupid. So the thing is that the Three of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles right here is about how, and the thing is that you Libras are getting money. You probably were while you were hanging out with this goofy individual, but the problem is that your money was starting to slow up. This person may not have necessarily been asking for a whole lot where it was expensive, but your money did start to dwindle a little bit when you were hanging out with these individuals. And the reason why is because the biggest parasites are the ones with the loudest mouths. They're the ones that's constantly talking about what somebody got to do for them. And sometimes they don't even necessarily have to ask you for an exorbitant amount. Sometimes it truly is on a spiritual level. It truly is just hanging out with them, Libra. Because sometimes a person could be a blight. Look up the definition to blight. BLIGHT, a blight, meaning that a person is just bad luck. They're a jinx to hang out with. You hanging out with them, and then you're in close proximity to them, right? So because you're in close proximity to them, essentially, your lifestyle starts dwindling down. People don't want to bring money into your business, or you're not really getting as much money that you used to on a job anymore, or whatever, right? And you Libras will be asking yourself, what exactly is going on? And right? And you won't necessarily have an answer for it. So there's definitely a sense of you dodged a gold digger. You dodged on both sides. Come here. Because this person is only interested in that. They're only interested, I could say they only interested, but it's a little bit of both. Yeah, they like you, but they also want to fleece you at the same time, which is warped. So the Temperance, the Page of Wands represents you Libras are concentrating on what you want to do with your time. You're having a la carte dating. You want to have only what it is that you want to have. In particular, specifically, you want to have the only things that you want to have. Come in. Oh, you left? You want to have the only things that you want to have. So in other words, you Libras want to have a person that doesn't occupy too much of your time, doesn't require this, doesn't require that. And if they don't, and if those people, someone that you meet doesn't offer this to you, you Libras won't care. You'll just won't be with them. You only want to have what you want to have. No exceptions. A la carte dating. And the thing is that the Two of Swords is about how, since that's the case, other people, like I said, have a real problem with it. Specifically, your ex, they have a problem with it because they're finding out the hard way as time goes forward. You don't have to talk to them. You don't have to talk to them. You never did. It was never a time where you Libras had to talk to them. Somebody forced you. There was some sort of coercion going on. There was never that. It was you Libras trying to interact with somebody, and if they played their cards right by not playing the game, they would have got the world. Problem though is they wanted to play the game thinking that they were so smart, they ended up squandering their opportunity. So they played themselves. So let's clarify the Two of Swords for you Libras. You have the Seven of Cups, Four of Swords, then you have the Eight of Wands, then you have the Knight of Cups, and then you have the Ten of Cups for you Libras. So the Seven of Cups and the Four of Swords, like I said before, you already have the Seven of Cups. You have other options. You have other options. You do. You have plenty of other options that you're actually engaging with. You're talking to those options. Now, you're actually putting yourself out there. Yes, you're still relaxing and cooling and working and enjoying yourself, but you're also exploring your options. The Four of Swords and the Eight of Wands is about, well, since that's the case, a lot of you very much so are in a situation where, you know, anyone that give you a hard time, you're just going to dump them. That's what the Four of Swords is about. Anyone that gives you a hard time, they overstepping, you know, you Libras are going to be like, it's a dub. The Knight of Cups and the Ten of Cups is about, because it's about you, and you Libras are starting to figure it out. It's about you. It's about what you want to do. You know, you're going to give people a fair chance, but if you see that they start playing the game, they're food now, so to speak. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. There's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where there's all the ways to get a personal reading from me, as well as the books that I have that are on Amazon, as well as birth chart readings. And I also want to go ahead and say, y'all are the second zodiac sign that I'm going to tell this, but I am actually currently in the time of creating an app that you can download on your iOS or your Android phone. Yes. And that way, right, you don't have to go to the link in a website, stuff like that. If you don't want to have another way that you can actually get a reading, which will be through the app. Okay. I'm not gonna, you know, the app, it'll be easy. You can order it, whatever you want to order from right then and there. All right. So that's it. Peace.